Hi guys. Being that tomorrow is Mother's Day, I'd like to share a little bit of information to you about my painting journey. About probably 10 years ago, I knew I was going to need knee surgery, and I also knew that my eyes were kind of going to need some professional help. I've kind of wore glasses since I was in the first grade, and over the last 2 years, I could see a huge difference in my vision. And so I knew that I was going to have to go through some different things in 2026. So I set up all my appointments. They were going to begin in January. And this was around September that I knew I was going to have to do this journey. It was really interesting because I had been doing a lot of spiritual work over the last 3 years, which I've mentioned. And the spiritual work was for me to identify with my true self and not with my past or with my victories or with my losses, but just be present and be in this life at my age to just have a new beginning of just who I am outside of all that I've been. And there's a lot of stuff I could talk about in that area, but I won't. So I woke up one morning and I heard, hey, go get you some paint and some paper and paint. Literally, that was nothing that I had anything to do with. I never painted my whole life. I flunked in school for sure. It wasn't even something I really was into as well. But I was learning to listen to those inner voices that we hear, especially if it's something I would never think of myself. So I went to the store, got some cheap paint, got some cheap paper, and that night I turned on my worship music because that's what I do. That's who I am. I worship. And I just said, okay, here we go. And the paintings that you're seeing now are a reflection of that. That happened in the beginning of October. I've been painting since then. And beyond me being shocked that it makes any sense when I paint, what it's done to me internally is made me understand that all of us have treasures inside of us, not to sell or to make money, but to feel good within ourselves that we are made in the image of a creator. Because literally, anything you're seeing was totally created from within, not from without, not from any studying of painting or anything. So being Mother's Day weekend, I just wanted to share with all the mothers and fathers that let your light shine. Don't look at your past. Don't look for your future. Let your inner man talk to you and tell you things you don't even know exist inside of you. Let's paint now.